Hi, this is a message for the people out there that have done some really deep internal work. You are in a space, look at this, you are in a space of having gained balance on a really deep level, divine masculine and feminine, light and dark. You've been doing work on yourself and your inner self. You've been looking at your shadows. You've been looking at your part in all of it. And it feels like you've gained some real wisdom. There's a real deep knowing within you who you are and what you want. So congratulations. And I feel like you really come from a place of love. It's absolutely beautiful. You are elevating. You are starting to rise. You are starting to ascend to your next level. It has already happened on the divine level. It's already happened, and it's filtering through the astral plane and into the physical, into the mind, into the knowing of who you truly are, into your emotions. You can feel something good is around the corner. It's like you really know it. So you are in this space. So stay in your space of pure knowing, of really knowing yourself, and stay in that space of knowing what's coming next for you. Now, while this happens, I kind of want you to withdraw a tiny bit. Don't withdraw from loving situations and loving people, but withdraw from anything negative, any negative situations, negative people, negative news, influences, all of the things outside that we kind of allow in. Stay away from it, because it kind of chips away at your worth and all of these kinds of things, and it makes you doubt. So we have here, look at this Nine of Pentacles. People can feel the change in you. People around you and watching you are knowing that you've got this vibe about you. You've got this amazing, you're different, you know. You have this incredible independence and this overwhelming capability of looking from the outside like you just land on your feet. But I know that you guys do the inner work. You do that inner work. Nothing happens by accident or by mistake. You worked for it. So when you are rising and about to go into something astronomical, it feels big. It's true self, soul path, next phases, next big stage of growth in your life. When this happens, you can get the sharks around, you know, you can get the people that are watching that. Some people are jealous and might want to kind of ruin it. Some people might want a piece of the action. And some people might just want to, they see your light and they just want some of it. So are draining. So protect yourself. Protect your energy field. Use your boundaries, you know. Say no to things you don't want to do. Say no to people. If you get a feeling you don't want to see someone, don't see them. Honour yourself, protect yourself and look after yourself, because you are on the way to the Ten of Cups. You're on the way to joy, to happiness, to freedom. You've already experienced this at divine level. It's coming through. It's filtering through now. It's done. The deal is done. You know, you have been rewarded in the divine for everything that you've done, because you've done something amazing. The way you are, the way you've come from love, the way you are focusing on all the right things, and the way you're honouring yourself and you're doing the best to serve the greater good, let's say. So the sun really comes in here. I've got warmth coming in here for you. I've got love. I've got great friendships. I've got people that deserve you. It feels really, really good. You've been rewarded. So it's already happened. It's just got filtered through into the physical, okay, into the material realm. And the next card I have here, this is underlying those three cards. We have the card of the Star. The card of the Star. I don't want to use the word wishes, because wishes denotes that it's not quite here yet and it's something you're desperate for. This is your divine destiny. This is a card of dreams becoming reality. This is a card of it is happening. Whatever you've been working for and working towards, it is happening. The seeds are sprouting, and they're actually telling me, for many of you, they're actually already starting on the material plane. There is someone around, possibly, you know, there is someone's going to step in to help you. There is coming forward for you now. It's starting to happen. And they're showing me that the fight is over. There is no more need to fight. You've done so much fighting. You've been a warrior. You probably feel quite tired now. You know, it's time for a rest. It's time for a rest. Look at this. These cards fly out when I shuffle. You know, there's 7 of them here, and that's no mistake. Cycles are closing, old karma is ending, and the new cycle is already started on the divine, as I say. It's filtering through the karmic layers because you have cleared karmic debt. It's coming through the astral plane into the physical world, through the mental field, you know, ideas, emotions, feelings towards things, and actually action's going to begin very, very soon. So for now, take a little rest, honour yourself. Look at your woundings as well. Look at those things that are still either triggering you or people that are in your mind space, and look at your part in it. Look at your part in it, because to truly be freed from things, it entails forgiveness. And forgiveness doesn't mean what you did was right. It doesn't mean that. So let go of that. If you are still triggered, there is something within you that needs healing in regards to a situation. And it's about freeing yourself at the end of the day. So if you are still feeling and thinking about somebody else, there's an attachment there that needs looking at. Why, what is it triggering? Is you thinking about someone else bringing up feelings of self-worth, of not feeling good enough? And then you need to work on that. You need to start loving yourself a little bit more, nurturing yourself a little bit more, you know, treating yourself to whatever it is you need, and able to make your physical body feel good. Everything's coming into the material plane now for you. So nourish yourself. Look at the foods, the exercise. Start to do for yourself, you know. But look at those woundings that are left. Look at the residues and clear them out, you know. If I explained this to someone I was teaching the other day, and, you know, if there is someone that has done you wrong in the past, yeah, and in that moment you wish them ill, God, you know, you in a moment of anger, not that you would generally mean ill wishing for someone necessarily, or maybe you might have done at the time because they hurt you so much and so intentionally. What you do in that moment is you wish illness upon somebody else in whatever way that may be. Wish bad for them in some way. Not I'm saying you're doing a ritual and doing all that kind of stuff, but just a thinking and a thought and an out loud speaking, you know, in anger, lashing out. So if you have done that, what you've done is you have sent ill wishing to someone else, which creates a loop, an attachment, a cord, and you are actually doing it to yourself. So you'll end up causing illness for yourself. It's an absolute fact. So what you need to do in that circumstance, if you feel strong enough, you can't do it if you don't mean it, because it doesn't mean anything. There has to be intention behind it. It has to include the emotions, not just the speaking. But the speaking is very important. And I feel it's really important to voice out loud to yourself. You don't have to do it to the person. But to say, I take back any ill wishings I did to that person. I said about that person. You don't even have had to say it to them, just about them. You've created an etheric attachment. I take back those. I've realised that I sent ill wishes to this person. I take that back. I do not wish ill for that person. And you can say, you know, their judgment is not anything to do with me. What happens to them is nothing to do with me. And yeah, look at that, because it's really important to take back what you've put out there that is not nice. You can reverse things, you know, things can be reversed. So that's really important, because then it releases an attachment you have to that person or a situation. So take this time to look at your wounds and to heal. Spirit is saying to me, there may be feelings of victimhood, feeling hurt, feeling less than, feelings of doubt, feelings of, because there has been the spirit of fear and doubt in the air very much in the last couple of weeks. So have a look at that and just have a little look at your fears. People often say, I'm not scared, I'm not fearful, and actually say something. It happened again this weekend and I was like, well, that is fear. That is fear. What you're saying there, that is fear. You're worried this might not happen. That's fear. So have a look at these things. It's really important. But take this time to look after yourself. Take this time to look deeper into yourself, just to heal those kind of final layers that you feel like you've dealt with so many times. But there's final layers, and you're getting a deeper truth, and you're getting to the seeds of the attachments and the seeds of why there's still a connection there. So look at that and free yourself from it. And then we have this, and this is absolutely stunning, and this is where I'm going to leave it. We have here the number 11, the gateway, the card of mastery, the card of karmic balance. This is absolutely amazing. So we're coming back to balance. There's something here, karmic return. So undo the things that you still feel are left undone, the debts that may still be unpaid. So you're coming to a time of beautiful balance here. They're saying to me, one more card. So I don't know if there's someone out there saying that, or whether it's just spirit. Oh my word, this is absolutely stunning. I'm going to have a look at that as well, because that popped out. We have the card of the Fool, a brand new path. The 0 point, brand new beginning. You can create anything. Look, you started with a magician. You, number one, you're already there. You can create. This is an opportunity to tell you that take a risk. Go dream big, go big. This is a chance to try a new untrodden path now. So this is your opportunity to create anything that you want in your life, absolutely anything that you want in your life. And they're telling me that you worry about money, about the material realm, about there's something here also within you that is a slight abandonment wound that's still left, that just needs looking at and clearing. Nourishing yourself, taking care of yourself, giving yourself the love, that you may feel has not been received from elsewhere. And if you were always the giver in a relationship, or the one that, made more of an effort, they're saying start to make the effort with you, and only allow the people in your life that make the effort with you. Meet people where they meet you. It doesn't mean you can't give and you can't donate to something beautiful, without receiving back. But in those everyday relationships that you have on a constant, it has to be reciprocal and even and balanced. It's really, really important. And they're showing me this card also, which is the 5 of Pentacles upside down. There is no more abandonment. There is no more loss. Obviously, we're going to go through lives and things are going to happen because that's life. But there is no more big patterns of that. There is something here where you had the spirit of poverty and lack. And that is over. That is now complete. That is now finished. They're showing me as well here that there is a decision that needs to be made. You need to make that decision, and you need to cross that path. There might be a couple of things on your mind of what you want to do as well. So there's decisions that need to be made for you. Let me just, they're telling me to have a look at the bottom of the pile. I'm going to pull one more card on this because they're saying I'm getting kind of like a dichotomy feeling. This 2 of Swords energy. It's like a decision needs to be made about something, or something's come up in which has left you like you are back in a space of thinking about a situation again, like I was saying. Wow. Okay, let me just have a look at these cards here. Right, we've got here the 9 of Wands, which has this same kind of vibe as people looking at what you're doing. They're thinking, well, what are they up to? And it's a feeling as well of having to really defend yourself and protect yourself. It's because you're on the rise. You're going to big places. We've got the 10 of Pentacles. You are in like top of the game. It's like mastery. I've reached a pinnacle. You've got something absolutely incredible on its way, and you're still looking back at the past. People in your past or something in your past. You're looking back. You're taking this time before you step through the gateway to just look back on the past and just remember things as they are, not in rose-tinted glasses. Just remember things as they are and allow them to let go. We've got 6 and 6 here. We've got here the 6 of Cups. That nostalgia, looking back on the past in order to be able to just finally let things go now. Really let it go. Don't let it affect you anymore. And leaving those thoughts about everything behind so you can move forward. Yeah, and they're showing me here feelings of emotional loss. It may be that you are grieving something still. That you're looking back on maybe someone that you've lost and you hadn't realised you've been looking at them with rose-tinted glasses. There are a couple of things still there that just need polishing out. And it's to do with issues of feeling left out, abandoned, and feeling alone. There's something there with that. So whatever it's left there, Spirit are asking you to just finally let it go. Whether that means you need to talk it over with someone, there's a little bit of counselling, or you just need to acknowledge it. That's what I feel mostly for people here. It doesn't feel that big, even though I'm not saying the thing wasn't big for you in your life, but now it's like you've done so much work on it, you've let it go so much. And it feels very close to home, either parents or siblings or people that you've been in your life for a very long time. Because they're saying to me, now you're going into your new phase and your new era, and it's already all, the seeds have been well and truly planted by you a long time ago, and the Divine's been looking after them and testing you bits here and there to see if you've completed old patterns, because you've got something so big coming in that you need to be able to handle it in so many ways. You need to have the emotional maturity, you need to have the discernment, you need to have the right people around you, not making mistakes with relationships and overgiving and having people take. Because they're saying to me there's a brand new formation here and it's big. There's new houses for people, new homes, new spaces. You are, oh my goodness, like the bottom three cards here, you're at the top of your game. We've got here the Four of Wands. There's a celebration, there's new, I feel like new structures, there's proper solid foundations coming for your next phase where you're never going to fall back into the old again. And we got the Ace of Pentacles, divine gift coming in. It's like brand new journey. You got gold in you, you know, you were golden. And then we have the Three of Wands here. It's like, you know, you're about to step onto the summit. You know, you're about to step into the top of your game, that next phase. And it's like, you're just waiting for it to come in now. So while you're in that waiting phase, I'm just going to reiterate, look after yourself, know how special you are and how incredible you are, and treat yourself like the queen or king that you are, you know. Really look after yourself in every way possible, and don't doubt yourself. So I'm sending so much love to you, and congratulations for being the warrior that you've been, and knowing you don't have to fight anymore, knowing that you are just where you should be. So I look forward to hearing about your journey and the comments, and I'm excited to hear about what's coming in. So share, and I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Bye.